Hello coders, welcome to today's lesson on hypertext markup language and cascading style sheets, HTML and CSS. So I am Abdul Kafi and I'll be guiding you through this entire video lesson. In this lesson we cover the basics of HTML and CSS. So in the last video I made mention of CSS is of three parts. Like, so we have the inline CSS, so we have the internal CSS, and we have the external CSS. So in the second video I talked to you about the style element. So we use the style element also to write our CSS code. And also I made mention of a rule set. A rule set is comprised of HTML selector. This H1 is an HTML selector. We have the curly braces, we have the property. So whenever you write a property, make sure you include the column. So after that we need a value for our CSS. For example, you want to make the H1 element to be of 150 pixel in size, so the value is gonna be 150 px followed by a semicolon, like so. So in this lesson we're gonna utilize the external CSS. So to do that we need to create a CSS file like this. Sorry for this. To create a CSS file, you click on this file, click on new file. After that go to file, click on save. So now just write style.css. So it doesn't matter any file name you use, the file extension matter most. .css, make sure it is at the end. It can be add.css like so, .css like so, it can be main.css like so, but let me keep it styles.css like so. So instead of us utilizing the style attribute like so, like this, say H1, I'm just gonna say color Rebecca purple like so, and refresh. Wow, instead of us using the style attributes, so we gonna use the external style sheet. So this is the external style sheet file we create. As you can see at the very top title, we see styles.css. so now to connect it to the web, to our web page, we need to do some stuff. So let us write the style first. So we don't need any style in here again, like by saying this. So we don't need any style like this again inside our external CSS file. Like you want to style the H1, you want to make it center H1 like this. You see text having align center like so. You refresh, nothing is gonna happen because we don't need this style attribute anymore. Just start by selecting the HTML selector by mentioning the name first. So this H1 is a what? This H1 is what? HTML selector or CSS selector. Use the HTML selector. The H1 here is the selector like that, so keep that in mind. So after that we need two curly braces or curly brackets like that. So inside it you can just say color should be Rebecca purple like so. If you refresh, nothing's gonna happen because we need something that's gonna connect this style sheet file alongside with the index.html file. So to do that we are to connect it by utilizing the link HTML element. To do that you just say link. So if you don't see this coming up for you in your text editor, make sure you type it out yourself. So and check the name very well, make sure it matches the one you link inside your HTML page, styles.css. So let us do that by saying styles.css. so this href is an HTML attribute, is an hyperlink reference. So this hyperlink reference is the location of our file. So it's requesting us to put in the location where our style sheet file exists. So let us refresh to check it out. Make sure it works very well for you. So to continue styling this HTML element, you can just proceed after the color color property. Like say maybe you want text to be in a center position like this, text align center like that. So I hope this worked very well for you, and I'll see you in the very next video where we're gonna be writing much more HTML and CSS file. I wish you best of luck. I'll see you. Bye bye.